Hey everyone, it's Tuesday morning, June 16th, and welcome back to Capital Markets Quickie. I'm your host, Endrit Sella, here to break down yesterday's market action in just 2 minutes. Quick note before we dive in. Today's episode is brought to you by AMF Capital Asset Management Frankfurt. Learn more about our funds and strategies at amf-capital.de. Alright, let's get started. Well, yesterday was one of those days where investors finally got some good news to work with. U.S. stocks rallied sharply after reports of a ceasefire agreement between the United States and Iran helped ease fears around the Middle East and the global oil market. Technology stocks led the charge. The Nasdaq Composite surged more than 3%, while the Standard & Poor's 500 gained around 1.6%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added nearly 1% and closed at yet another record high. The big catalyst was news that the United States and Iran had reached a preliminary ceasefire agreement. Markets quickly focused on the possibility that the Strait of Hormuz could reopen to normal shipping activity, reducing concerns about oil supply disruptions. As a result, oil prices moved sharply lower. Brent crude fell roughly 4.7%, while West Texas Intermediate dropped more than 5%, although both remained above $80 per barrel. In company news, Fox shares plunged about 15% after announcing its $22 billion acquisition of Roku. Meanwhile, SpaceX continued its incredible momentum following Friday's blockbuster market debut, with shares climbing nearly another 20% yesterday. Looking ahead, all eyes are now on the Federal Reserve. The central bank is expected to leave interest rates unchanged, but investors will be paying very close attention to any comments regarding inflation and the possibility of future rate hikes. Alright, that's it for today's Capital Markets Quickie. If you found this helpful, hit subscribe and stay in the loop. See you tomorrow morning.